looking at two guys like you here, I'd like to get both of your takes on this. You look at your top 10 finishes that you both have achieved. So you just mentioned the Michael Jordan, the LeBron James. You know, those guys dominated. They didn't just come there, made a mark. They almost dominated to a point where if you played against them, you almost knew, you know, good luck. But there was a lot of people around them that also have the skills. You guys have got the individual skills. Why did you not mention mind as another pillar of chopping, putting? Because isn't it the mind that separates
I would say
everybody
like 70
at the
to
moment?
80%.
70 or 80%? I mean, Bryson DeChambeau, sorry, John, before you start. When I looked at his post-round interview, after he did the 58, he shot the 58 the Sunday.
Yesterday, yeah.
And he was like, for whatever reason, something clicked that morning, and he says the confidence over the shot was completely different to the Saturday.
So it's a weird thing in golf. I think it's probably one of the most difficult sports, is because the ball is standing still, and you got time to think.
Yeah.
You got time to think.
So it's not in action. I never thought about
yeah.
that.
So if you take example, basketball, cricket, rugby, tennis,
Formula One,
you know,
whatever.
anything which is a reaction on the basis of what is coming towards you, or and that's a quick twitching thing, and you never think if you I mean, for us watching cricket quite a bit, if you get a ball where it's bowled, it's like it's pitched up, you forward a cover drive, and you hit it off the splice, but it still goes for 4. You don't rehearse that same action again. So if we hit a bad shot, you're always going, yes, you're thinking about, mechanics. That's the reason why I think golf is probably one of the most difficult difficult games in sport.
I've never had that perspective. That's a good one.
Then same as talking about the mind, is there was a basketball team. I don't know. I read about this, and it was the coach was saying that, well, they broke it up in teams. I think they did a study. Five guys, and these 5 need to go practice their 3 throws. These guys practice and think about it, and the other guys just thought about it, literally just mentally. And the guys who actually went and sat and thought about it, just literally visualize it through more free throws in the end of the week or whatever. Than the guys who actually practiced, and the guys who practiced and thought about it. So mentally, it's got a big part of it. We can all hit the ball 300, 320 meters or yards or whatever you want to call it.
Anybody can shoot the 65 on a good day.
100%. But it's going there in a final round where you're 5 shots behind or you're a 5-shot lead, and to go and finish that tournament off. That's where I think golf becomes so much more difficult. I mean, there's Tiger Woods has won numerous times, 89 times or how many times, whatever it is. And most of his wins are almost from behind, because he almost felt like, listen, when the guys in the lead, they know I'm coming. You know, like I am going to beat them. He only had to pitch up with his C game and he's going to win. And that's mentally. Mentally, his dad just prepared him, his mom prepared him so well. And I think that's where a lot of the top sportsmen, Muhammad Ali, one of the most, motivational person out there, that I think is the strongest mind out there. So it's a big thing in it, yeah.
Well, if you look at tennis as well, you can be serving and playing against your opponent, and you can have 3 double faults. You can still win your serve.
Yeah.
If you had 3 OB, you're gone. Tournament's gone.
Yeah.
Correct.
So it's a bit. You don't have a second chance in golf. You don't have a mulligan ball that you can just quickly pop down and go hit it. You know, so it's brutal. You don't have.
I just think also, like, the one thing, I think there's one topic that I think lots of people, obviously everyone speaks about confidence, and it is important. There's different things, but I think there's one thing that so many people miss. It's like competency.
Okay, explain to us.
So like the thing is, like, also, like, if you take a guy it's got an important tee shot, it's like, and I'll make an example of myself. If I'm coming down the stage, I generally, my driver I can hit it long, but I can't always say it's going to be perfectly in the fairway. Now you get guys that know if they make a good swing, this is fairway. So, and I'll make an example of Tiger Woods. He knew that his driver wasn't his best club in his bag. So he would go back to hitting a stinger. And he made it famous because it was a shot that he knew he
It
could
was
hit
a
the fairway.
go-to.
But it's like the competency of that shot is a lot higher.
Yeah.
So he knew he could hit this specific shot when he needed to. It wasn't because it was this famous shot. It was he knew he wasn't going to hit the fairway.
Yeah.
So I think like there's so much stuff, even in putting, it's like I practice my putting a lot, and I feel like now my short game is like my strongest part. But like I would back myself 110% to get
Yeah.
up and down the
Yeah.
last hole to win the tournament. To hit the fairway, different story. But I'm saying like
And it's weird
It's
because
like-
you've got this big
Yeah.
space versus
Yeah.
you've got to hit it there.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's like lots of the times people don't wanna, they don't fix the issue.
problem.
Yeah, but it's like now you're moving away from not improving on what you need to do. So like now I've got a 3-wood, got a beast in the bag now.
Yeah.
I can turn it over a bit easier, and it's according to equipment and stuff. But it's like competency is like such a big thing that nobody speaks about. Like some guys, they can't hit a 50-meter pitch shot, but they don't practice it. So like for me, it's like there's so much factors that you don't look at, like personally, that you need to improve on. It's like too many guys like go like, oh, come and hit my iron 7-9. 7-9 in the range, like you're not fixing anything.
Yeah.
No.
So like for me, it's just like that to me is like a massive thing for when it comes to
Yeah.
like the mental part, because you can take anyone if they're playing the last hole. You can say like in any golfer, you can ask yourself, where would I feel uncomfortable?
Yeah.
There would always be a shot.
There
Always be a shot.
bunker
100%.
shot, whatever. The crazy thing is with golf, that shot that you fear the most, it's gonna
Bite you.
it's gonna come. It's waiting for you. 60, 70, to 80, it's gonna
It
come.
will always, it
It's
will
gonna
always
come.
come. It will always come.
So it's just like for
100%.
me, like that, making sure that you know when you're in a situation, you can. And I always find like there's so much stuff for you. Everyone says like, be a man, you driver. I did it once, like be a man on the last, hit the tower door,
Yeah.
middle there.
Yeah.
So it's like, and again, like Tiger made it awesome for me personally.
I think coming back to that, where you say I'll be a man, hit the driver. I think for us, it's you playing professional golf. You're playing for
Your
bread on the
livelihood.
table. You know, you're playing for tour trophies. You're playing for money. And I think coming back to that is also you need to kind of know where your miss is. You kind of need to know, listen, okay, well, my driver stats is this. I'm not saying it's just about stats, but you're saying that you'd have to know which shot you can hit under pressure the
And
best.
execute.
And execute it the best. And that's where you need to come back to and play that better golf. Because, I mean, I don't care if I'm playing with somebody that's telling me, listen, I can't hit the ball 400. I don't care, or 350. I don't care. But, you know, give me a 9-iron, give me an 8-iron, give me a sandwich. I promise you I can probably hit it closer than you.
Yeah. Which
I
is
mean,
60% of your shots
E-
anyway.
Exactly, or give me a putt on the green, and I'm sure I can putt it. I can make the putt. So it is. So sometimes it comes back to your strengths as well. By that, and also you need to practice the shots that you don't. You know, that 50-yard shot. You know, where a lot of guys feel that. Well, I mean, we play with amateurs a lot over water, and you just know this guy ain't gonna do it.
Lays up to 50.
You just know. I mean, it's written all over it, you know. He's laid it up there because firstly he laid it up with the wrong club, and then hit it in the teeth, and he gummed it there down there, and now he's in that awkward shot distance that you know. And then he goes up and he drops it literally right there by the ball. He's going to hit the same shot again. And choose Bob, the next shot he hits it like this.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't think about it.
Yeah.
He doesn't think about it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
well, listen, I just hit a bad shot in anyway,
Yeah.
so let's get it over and done with. We've all done that.
Yes.
Like, hit it out of the bounds, driver, next hole down the fairway, next shot down the fairway.
Stripe down the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
Without even hesitation.
100%, not even thinking about it. So it's a funny game, this. It's just a funny game.